In this video, we will see what happens if an exception occurs in a Java program. That is, the internal flow of exception occurrence. We know that when exception occurs in a Java program, then program execution will be stopped abnormally and it will display system error message, which cannot be understandable by the normal user. Now we will see each and every step from raising of exception to displaying the system error message. Here, all of you see the steps A and B. If there is no exception in the program, then program will be compiled and executed without any errors. And it will give you the correct output. Now, see the step 1. If there is an exception in the program, then the Java program cannot be processed by the JVM. So, JVM contacting to JRE in step 2. In step 3, JRE is further contacting to java.lang.throwable class for getting the type of exception occurred in the Java program. In step 4, java.lang.throwable decides the type of the exception and gives that type to JRE. In step 5, JRE is again contacting to Java exception API for getting an appropriate exception subclass. Now, Java exception API executes either 6.1, that is java.lang.error for asynchronous exceptions, or 6.2, that is java.lang.exception for synchronous checked exceptions, or 6.3, that is java.lang.runtime exception for synchronous checked exceptions. After executing either 6.1 or 6.2 or 6.3, Java exception API gives an appropriate exception subclass to JRE in step 7. In step 8, JRE further gives the same exception subclass to JVM. In step 9, JVM creates an object of appropriate exception subclass. All of you see the red color rectangle on the screen. For example, for a division of two numbers program, if the user enters 10 and 0 as the input, here the denominator is 0. That is, there is an exception. Then JVM creates an object of appropriate exception class. That is, JVM creates an object of arithmetic exception, like arithmetic exception AE equals to new arithmetic exception division by 0. In step 10, JVM generates system error message on the console, like java.lang.arithmetic exception division by 0. This is the system error message. But displaying system error messages are not recommended in the industry. So, in steps 11 and 12, as a Java programmer, we convert system error messages into user-friendly error messages by making use of exception handling facility. So it is always recommended to display user-friendly messages instead of system-defined messages. Okay, that is, instead of displaying java.lang.arithmetic exception division by 0, we should display a message, user-friendly message, like do not enter 0 for denominator. Now every user can understand that message. This is the internal flow of exception occurrence.